y'all. Fucking Prince, thank you very much. Got me in the mood. So I know what you're probably thinking. I can see it in your eyes despite these bright lights. You're like, hey, there's a middle-aged white lady up there who's been told one too many times in her Pilates class that she's a hoot. And she's wearing her best J-Lo from Cole's ensemble, and we are in for a treat. You're so right. You're so right. I am officially pushing 50, which is fucked up. Can't get my head wrapped around it. There's all sorts of shit happening to my body that I'm not in control of at all. And one of the things is my hair used to be really straight, like Gwyneth Paltrow, very straight, wouldn't hold a curl. And then boom, hormones, and this happens. And so now I wake up every morning, I walk into the bathroom, and it's like, what the fuck is gonna await me today? You know, it's like Medusa, Sigmund Sea Monster situation. And the other day I'd just gotten up, and I was brushing my teeth, and my husband comes into the bathroom, and I noticed that he's looking at me. He's kind of checking me out, like, what is happening? And he goes, oh, I finally figured out who you remind me of. And I'm like, who? And he said, you know, that mugshot of Nick Nolte, where looks like he's been living outside for a couple of weeks, and he's got the Hawaiian shirt on. That's you, honey. Thanks, babe. Yeah, the other thing that has started happening hair-related is that it just grows overnight all over the place, which means that now, instead of carrying like tampons and condoms with me everywhere I go like I did in the 20s, that's not the 1920s, that's my 20s. I now carry tweezers with me fucking everywhere, because if I am like in a meeting and I feel one of those guys, like a little tiny unicorn horn poking out of my chin, I'm not hearing anything else you're saying in the meeting, because I am obsessing. So I've got like, you know, desk tweezers and a car tweezer and purse tweezers and show tweezers. And I don't fuck around with that like Revlon shit. I go for the expensive tweezer man, because you don't want to, right? Tweezer man, give it. He's my boyfriend. So yeah, a third thing that has happened, well, it's probably always been there, but it's really come to the surface, is I'm very gassy. Right? I mean, drinking water, eating a cracker, gassy. So not too long ago, I was sitting in a meeting at work, and it was a conference call, very serious. There were like 8 people in the meeting room, vendors on the phone, whatever. It's very quiet. There are people taking notes, very serious. And I thought I was just going to let one out. It's going to be real quiet. And then it was like, and every head in the room goes, and looks right at me. And there's like no denying it, none. And so I just go, I'm sorry, you guys, I'm gassy. And I was just like, kept typing. And I was like, holy fucking shit, I just want to go through the floor. I want to die, I want to die, I want to die. This is the day I'm going to die. And then a few minutes later, my asshole friend from across the room IMs me. Bing. Hey, remember a few minutes ago when you farted in that meeting? God damn it. And I'm trying to... And then, to cap it all off, the best day I ever had at work, apparently he had been IMing my entire team about what had transpired, because when I left the meeting and kind of rounded the corner to go to my desk, they did this. They gave me the slow clap, y'all. It was amazing. My, I guess, final thing I'll say about getting old is that you start having to talk to your kids about your life choices. They start wondering about things that you've done, and because I am a white lady of a certain age, I do have a tramp stamp. Let's give it up. Thanks. So my daughter, who's seen it her whole life, you know, was asking me like, Mom, what's the story? And I said, well, honey, back in the 90s, there was this band called Blind Melon. And they had this video called No Rain, and there was kind of a little chubby girl in a bee outfit. She's dancing around, and there was also this drink called Zima. And one night, those two magical things came together, and now there's a thing on my body forever to commemorate that, the blending of those two things.
Yeah, it was a magical time, guys. Thank you very much.